welcome to Music Man Online. My name is Chris, and I'm a manager here over at Music Man on Jog Road, and I'd like to welcome Chuck Kerrigan, a low brass specialist from Eastman Musical Instruments, with me today. Thank you very much, Chuck.
Thanks for having me.
And we've got a plethora of information that we are going to talk to you today about low brass instruments. But first, I would love to learn a little about you and who you are, Chuck.
Sure. Well, I am Chuck Kerrigan. I was born in New York, and I started playing tuba when I was in 6th grade and kind of progressed from there and took to it. And like most people, took private lessons and started playing a little bit professionally, and ended up going to college and ended up at Arizona State to study with a specific teacher that I wanted to study with, Sam Palavian. And from there, started doing work with the Phoenix Symphony and multiple brass quintets and freelancing, and kind of became a professional tuba player. And then was always interested in instrument development and manufacturing. And about 8 years ago, Eastman came to me and asked me to consult on their tubas, and that started our relationship. And the product line just continued growing, and 3 years ago now, they asked me to come on full-time and be the manager of their low brass product, and it's taken off since then.
So for any of you that don't know, Music Man is currently stocking all these wonderful brass instruments, and we've had a lot of happy customers with them. We find a lot of success with the product. To get started, probably one of the biggest questions a lot of people ask me when they're interested in getting a tuba is, do I get a B flat or do I get a C tuba? And a lot of people aren't really aware that tubas come in different keys. So there's B flat, there's C, there's E flat, there's F. But typically we sell the most of B flats and Cs here. So Chuck, how would you explain to a customer when to move from a B flat to a C, or when to stick with a B flat?
Sure. Generally, we break tubas into two categories. We have contrabass tubas, or the low tubas, which are your B flats and your Cs, and then bass tubas or high tubas, which is your F tubas and your E flat tubas. Most people, especially here in the U.S., their first tuba is gonna be a B flat tuba. That's what they learn on in school. We start with a 3-valve instrument, and they progress to a 4-valve instrument down the road. And when it comes time to buy an instrument, you usually buy a contrabass tuba first. So you're going to buy a B flat tuba or a C tuba. As to which key you should buy, there's a lot of questions that you would then ask to help determine the answer. What is that person looking to do with the tuba? Are they looking to go to college and major in music? Are they going to be a performance major? Well, yeah, at that point, probably should get a C tuba. In the past, that was kind of the route. If you were going to major in performance and be a tuba player, you needed to get a C tuba. Now there's so many great B flat tubas on the market that it's again all going to be up to the teacher you study with. But in my opinion, if you're going to be a band director and you're going to spend a lot of your time on the marching field playing B flat sousaphone, I don't really think there's a reason to switch to C tuba other than to just learn a different instrument. So at that point, you might want to just buy a B flat instrument, or if you're just an enthusiast and you're doing it for fun, it's a great option. And nowadays, the world is smaller with the internet. We can all get online and watch the Berlin Philharmonic and the Vienna Philharmonic anytime we want. And on a lot of Germanic and Russian literature, it's a lot of fun to play on B flat tuba. So even those of us that play mostly C tuba, start bringing B flat tubas into orchestras for stuff like that.
Hey Music Man viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on the link down here, and find our newest material by clicking over here. Thanks for watching.